ambassador to the world. Anderson was born in Houston, Texas in November 1928 to Irma, a housewife, and Joseph, a construction worker, who sang bass in a gospel quartet. It's written at the age of 3. Anderson showed an early talent for singing along with her parents' old blues records, including those of the Empress of Blues, Bessie Smith. So to start us off, looking at some of the influences on the young Anderson and her development, I've chosen one from Bessie Smith, Nobody Knows You When You're Down. One moment now.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire, spending my money I didn't care. I carried my friends out for a good time, buying bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. When I began to fall so low, I didn't have a friend and no place to go. So if I ever get my hand on a dollar again, I'm gonna hold on to it till them eagles grin. Nobody knows you when you down and out. In my pocket, not one penny, and my friends, I haven't any. But if I ever get on my feet again, then I'll meet my long lost friend. It's mighty strange, without a doubt. Nobody knows you when you down and out. I mean when you down and out. When you down and out, not one penny, and my friends, I haven't any. I done felt so low. Nobody wants me round their door. Without a doubt, no man can use you when you down and out. I mean when you down and out.
Well, at a young age, she wasn't rich and she was far from down and out, but that was soon to change. She soaked up the music as she followed her father around local churches. And at the age of 12, without her parents' permission, her godmother entered her into a local talent contest. She won a weekly engagement with the trumpeter Russell Jacquet's big band at Houston's El Dorado Ballroom, which was the start of her introduction to a number of further influences. So for my next number, I chose from Russell Jacquet and his All-Stars, a great little number, Bongo Blues.
pasa nada.
That was Russell Jacquet and his All-Stars Bongo Blues, with Jacquet on trumpet with Joe Newman and John Anderson, Chico Hamilton on drums. Double bass, contrabass, I had to look that up, acoustic upright bass, Charlie Drayton, and some fine piano with Gerald Wiggins, and a trombone with Henry Coker. That talent contest that Ernestine was entered into tested the young Anderson, who was to later say she only knew 2 songs, one of which was a sign of the future for her here as we look into the future, with my next choice and a sneak look at what she became with The Sunny Side of the Street.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Don't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with my blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. I'm a rover. I crossed over. If I never have a cent, I will be rich as Rockefeller. Hey, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the... Get your coat, your hat, your key, your gloves, and leave your worries on the doorstep. We're going by and by. Just direct your feet to the side of the street that's sunny. Now don't you hear the pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the side of the street that's sunny. I used to walk in the shade with my blues on parade. But now I'm not afraid. I'm a rover. Yes, I made it over. And if I never, never, never have a cent, I'll still be rich as Rockefeller. So mellow. Gold dust at my feet on the side of the street that's sunny. Your gloves, leave your worries on the doorstep. We're going by and by. Just direct your feet to the side of the street that's sunny. Don't you hear the pitter-pat? Whoa, that tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Shabba-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm not afraid. I'm a rover. Yes, I made it over. And if I never, never, never have a cent, I'll still be rich as Rockefeller. So mellow gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I'm talking about the sunny side. Talking about the sunny side. Oh,
to the sunny side of the street, and indeed the sunny side of the street was awaiting the young Ernestine Anderson. Houston at the time had attracted many of the big bands, and Ernestine was a keen admirer of the likes of Jimmy Lunceford, Billy Eckstine and Count Basie, all of whom were regular visitors to Houston at this time. So for my next number, the great Count Basie and Billy Eckstine with Stormy Monday Blues.
It's gone and started raining. I'm lonesome as a man can be. It's gone and started raining. I'm lonesome as a man can be. 'Cause every time it rains, I realize what you mean to me. If you read my letters, baby, you sure must have read my mind. If you read my letters, baby, you sure must have read my mind. Then you wouldn't have left me to sit alone and cry.
Billy Eckstine and Count Basie with Stormy Monday Blues, again from 1959. Ernestine's parents were worried about her love of jazz and moved to Seattle in 1944 for a quieter life, not realising it was emerging as a must-visit jazz venue, which was fortuitous, as while a teenager, she was discovered by bandleader Bumps Blackwell, who hired her as a singer for his junior band. Anderson's first show was to follow soon after at the Washington Social Club on East Madison Street in Houston itself. Blackwell, Robert Alexander Bumps Blackwell, was an American bandleader, songwriter, arranger and record producer, and he oversaw many early hits of Little Richard, as well as grooming other greats, including Ray Charles, Quincy Jones, Ernestine herself, Lloyd Price, Sam Cooke, amongst others. Blackwell himself looked after Little Richard joined his ride to stardom in 1955 and 56. And so at this early stage, Ernestine was keeping good company. For my next number, and in tribute to the influence of Blackwell on Ernestine's development, an upbeat number, Something Jumping. That was Something Jumping from Bumped Blackwell. Just bear with me. At the age of 18, she toured with Johnny Otis, described by some as a godfather of rhythm and blues, and in 1952 with the great Lionel Hampton Orchestra. I found it difficult to get hold of some authentic numbers from the time, but hopefully I'll just switch over to SoundCloud for two numbers now with Lionel Richie, Fine and Dandy, followed by So Long. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. So if I can get this right now, with Fine and Dandy and So Long, Ernestine Anderson with the Lionel Hampton Orchestra.
This is all fine and dandy, sugar candy, when I'm with you. Seems I always have a sunny side, even trouble has a funny side. When you're gone, sugar candy, I get lonely, I get blue. When you're handy, that's fine and dandy, but when you're gone, what can I do? side. Even trouble has a sunny side. When you're gone, sugar candy, I get lonely, I get blue. When you're handy, that's fine and dandy. But when you're gone, what can I do? So long, hope we'll meet again someday. Hope that maybe then you'll say, darling, I was wrong. So long, gee, I hate to see you go. You're the world to me, you know. You've been mine so long. All alone with my memories of you, I dream that you're lonely too. You're my own, even though we're far apart. I keep you here in my heart. So long, though you leave me here to cry. This can never mean goodbye. We'll just say so long. All alone with my memories of you, I dream that you're lonely too. You're my own, even though we're far apart. I'll keep you here in my heart. So long, though you leave me here to cry. This can never mean goodbye. We'll just say so long.
That was Ernestine with the Lionel Hampton Band, a band which later included Quincy Jones on trumpet and a young Ray Charles on keyboard. That band performed regularly in jazz clubs on Seattle's Jackson Street and Quincy was to remain a lifelong friend. She was determined at an early age to be a singer and made her way to New York to pursue her dream. Soon after, in 1955, she got a break and appeared on George Gigi Grice's album Nico's Tempo. The title track is a reference, and I have tried to practice this, to Nika de Koningswater, born Kathleen Annie Panoka Rothschild, also known as the Jazz Baroness, a patron of jazz musicians such as Thelonious Monk and Charlie Parker. We previously had a night where we looked at the Jazz Baroness. The title track is a great listen and an example of the musical circles a young Anderson was now moving in. So for my next number, Nico's Tempo by Gigi Grice. goes tempo. The young Ernestine Anderson sang 2 numbers on the album, and I've chosen one for my next number, which examples, I think, how her voice had developed into one with a smooth, lyrical tone, different from other contemporaries at the time. Social Call by Ernestine Anderson.
Happened to pass your doorway, gave you a buzz, that's all. Lately I've thought lots about you, so I thought I'd pay a social call. Do you recall the old days? We used to have a ball. Not that I'm lonesome without you, I just thought I'd pay a social call. I'd lie and say things are just swell, but to tell the truth, I haven't been too well. If you should try to kiss me, I promise I won't stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting from this incidental, elemental, simple social call. To tell the truth, I haven't been too well. If you should try to kiss me, I promise I won't stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting from this incidental, elemental, simple social call.
Social Call by Ernestine Anderson. This collaboration with Grice led to a Swedish tour, and Ernestine's first album followed and was released in the USA by Mercury Records under the title Hot Cargo in 1958. The Dean of American Jazz Critics at the time, Ralph Gleason, began airing it on his hit-making radio show. In addition, his nationally distributed San Francisco Chronicle jazz column said she is the best new jazz singer in a decade. He said she has good diction, time, and an uncanny ability to phrase, great warmth in her voice, a true tone, and on top of all that, she swings like mad, which created a huge sensation. I've chosen 2 numbers from Hot Cargo, Supper Time, followed by one with thoughts of friends in the USA, Autumn in New York.
I should set the table, 'cause it's supper time. Somehow I'm not able, 'cause that man of mine ain't coming home no more. supper time. Kids will soon be yelling for their supper time. How I keep from telling that man of mine ain't coming home no more. How I keep explaining when they ask me where he's gone. How I keep from crying when I bring their supper on. How can I remind them to pray at their humble board? And how can I be thankful when they start to thank the Lord? Lord, supper time. I should set the table 'cause it's supper time. Somehow I'm not able, 'cause that man of mine ain't coming home no more. Ain't coming home no more. Autumn in New York, why does it seem so inviting? Autumn in New York, it spells the thrill of first nighting. Glittering crowds and shimmering clouds in canyons of steam. They're making me feel I'm home. Oh, it's autumn in New York that brings the promise of new love. Autumn in New York is often mingled with pain. Dreamers with empty hands may sigh for exotic lands, and it's autumn in New York. It's good but I'm in New York. It's good to live it
Ernestine Anderson there with two numbers from the popular Hot Cargo album. It was so popular that she featured on the cover of Time magazine, appeared at the initial Monterey Jazz Festival in 1958, won the New Star Award in Downbeat magazine's Critics' Poll of 1959, and her sign-up with Mercury Records continued for some time, with whom she released half a dozen albums. Those albums provide a wealth of material which chart her development, and I've chosen a couple what I think are the best to close the first half. The first, It Doesn't Mean a Thing Unless It's Got That Swing, a phrase some credit to the great Duke Ellington, followed by Hooray for Love.
If it ain't got that swing, shoo-ba-doo-bop, 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 shoo-ba-doo-wow. Don't mean a thing, all you've gotta do is swing, shoo-ba-doo-bop, 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 shoo-ba-doo-wow. If you want your rhythm sweet or hot, gotta give that rhythm everything you've got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, shoo-ba-doo-bop, 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 shoo-ba-doo-wow. Don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is swing. If you want your rhythm sweet or hot, give that rhythm everything you've got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that. Don't mean a thing, all you've gotta do is swing. If you want your rhythm sweet or hot, you've got to give that rhythm everything you've got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Shoo-ba-doo-bop, shoo-ba-doo-wow, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-witty-dee-doo-ba-doo-boop-doo-wee-dow, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-willy-dee.
love, hooray for love. Who is ever too blasé for love? Make this a night for love. If we have to fight, let's fight for love. Some sigh and cry for love. Ah, but in Paris they die for love. Some waste away for love. Just the same, hooray for love. It's the wonder of the world. It's the rocket to the moon. It gets you high, it gets you low. But once you get that glow, oh, some trust to fate for love. Others have to take off weight for love. Some go berserk for love. Loafers even go to work for love. Sad songs are sobbed for love. People have their noses robbed for love, as some say. We pay for love, just the same. Hooray for love. Love, hooray for love. Who is ever too blasé for love? Make this a night for love. If we have to fight, let's fight for love. Some sigh and cry for love. Ah, but in Paris they die for love. Some waste away for love, just the same. Hooray for
Ernestine Anderson with Hooray for Love, which brings us to the end of the first half.
Thanks, Jimmy. Brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Very interesting. Okay, guys.
Yeah, great stuff, Jeff. Thanks.
So next week we've got okay, Jimmy, over to you.
Thank you. Ernestine's recordings for Mercury brought much acclaim before the advent of rock and roll led to a dividing of time from the mid-1960s between America and Europe, which, on reflection during an interview involving Quincy Jones, she said, "I don't think jazz ever died. It suffered a setback during the 60s. I had to move to London in order to work because a jazz person couldn't work in the United States when rock and roll became the music. And I didn't think it would last this long. And I don't think the rock and roll people thought it would last this long. But Quincy, she said, it has. It didn't stop great recordings on her part, however, and to start a second half, a great one, Harlem Nocturne, from the album Fascinating Ernestine Anderson."
Deep music fills the night, deep in the heart of Harlem. And though the stars are bright, the darkness is taunting me. Oh, what a sad refrain. A nocturne born in Harlem, that melancholy strain forever is haunting me. The melody clings around my heartstrings. It won't let me go.
Ernestine Anderson there with Harlem Nocturne. It's fair to say there was a break in recording, but that particular song had Ray Noble in the background. For those that didn't know, and I was one of them, Noble was born in Brighton and trained at the Royal Academy of Music. And an interesting quiz fact is that his number, Goodnight Sweetheart, as well as being a #1 hit for Guy Lombardo in America, also featured in a penultimate episode of the original Star Trek series entitled The City on the Edge of Forever. The comeback, if it can be called that, for Ernestine was worth waiting for, and it came in the form of the 1976 Concord Jazz Festival, and the music speaks for itself, as with the next two numbers, Stormy Monday followed Am I Blue, and I know I definitely am.
Tuesday's just as bad. Yes, it is. Don't know why they call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. Well, Wednesdays are worse and Thursdays oh so sad. But the eagle flies on Friday, Saturday I go out to play. Eagle flies on a Friday, Saturday night I go out to play. Sunday morning finds me in church. I get down on my knees and I pray. And I say, Lord, 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 have mercy on me. Lord, I want you to have mercy on me. Down here in so much misery. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hank Jones again. But my Tuesdays are just as bad. Wednesdays are worse. Thursdays is oh so sad. Yeah. But the big bird flies on a Friday. Saturday night I go out to play. Yeah, yeah. Eagle flies on a Friday. Saturday night I go out to play. Sunday morning finds me in church. Get down on my knees and I pray. I sing, Lord, oh Lord, yeah Lord, can you hear me, Lord? Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me down here in so much misery. One more time, oh Lord, have mercy on me down here in misery. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll get it. I'll get it. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you? Am I blue? You'd be too. Yeah. If your plans with your man all fell through, there was a time I was your only one. Right now I'm a sad, sad and lonely one. I'm so lonely. Yeah. Was I gay? Was I gay? Till today. Now you're gone and we're through. Am I blue? Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you? Was I blue? Am I blue? You would be too if your plans with your man all fell through. There was a time I was the number one. Right now I'm a sad, sad and lonely, lonely, lonely one. Was I gay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till today. Now you're gone and we're through. Am I blue? You are gone and we're through. Am I blue? Thank you.
Am I Blue by Ernestine Anderson. At this time, a manager was the bassist Ray Brown, and here with my next number from 1979, Fly Me to the Moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernestine Anderson.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In
other words, come on and kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you, want you to fly me to the moon, let me play among stars. I wanna see, gotta see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, would ya kiss me? Fill my heart with song, sing forevermore. You are all I long for, worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
That was Ernestine Anderson with Fly Me to the Moon with the Ray Brown Trio. Brown himself was married for a time to Ella Fitzgerald, which gives you an idea of the company that Ernestine kept, and he himself was a long-time member of the Oscar Peterson Trio. At this time in her career, Ernestine was in demand and made an appearance at Ronnie Scott's, which was the first time I came across her and was the inspiration for this recital tonight. Again here with the Ray Brown, my next number, Solitude.
In my solitude, you haunt me with memories of days gone by. In my solitude, you taunt me with reveries that never die.
I sit in my chair, filled with despair. There's no one can feel so bad. With gloom everywhere, I sit and I stare, and I know that I'll soon go mad in my solitude. I'm praying for the Lord up above. Please send me back my love.
Sorry about that. Solitude.
Come with me.
Sorry about that. Solitude. Some lovely piano work in the background there by Hank Jones, who was a pianist as Marilyn Monroe sung that famous Happy Birthday, Mr. President to John F. Kennedy. Brown's influence was further reflected when in 1981, Ernestine's album Never Make Your Move Too Soon and the 1983 Big City albums both earned nominations for Grammy Awards for Best Jazz Vocal Performance. The title tracks are my next two numbers, starting with Never Make Your Move Too Soon, followed by Big City.
Birmingham, thought you were wondering where I am. Rang our number all night long. It's no comfort on the telephone. Ran out and called me a midnight flight. Thought a little love would make everything alright. Landlord said you moved away, left me all of your bills to pay. too soon. There's no place on earth I'd rather be. Just show me the bright lights, big, big cities for me. I'll visit the country, I'll even sail on the sea. But I'll take the bright lights, big cities for me. Hey, come on to the city, big cities for me. Show me the bright lights, big, big cities for me. Now I've got a man home waiting for me. I met him in the city, that's where I'm gonna be. Come on to the city, big cities for me. I have searched this world over, on land and on sea. Just give me the bright lights, big, 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 big cities for me. Cause you see, there's no place on earth I would rather be. I gotta have those bright lights, big city for me, yeah. Come on to the city, big cities for me. Talking about New York, LA, Chicago, Tokyo, London town, London town, and I feel right at home. Yeah. San Francisco, born in the city girl. Yeah, I was born in Houston.
Ernestine Anderson with Big City. A resurgent career led to her singing all over the world. including in Japan, where she had a huge following. And in 1988, she sang I Love Being Here With You.
Here comes Miss Ernestine Anderson.
I love the East, I love the West. North and South, they're both the best. But I only go there as a guest, 'cause I love being here with you. I love the sea, I love the shore. I love the rocks and what is more. With you there, they would never be a bore. I love being here with you. Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour. Life is such a crazy game. I love all kinds of weather, long as we're together. I love to hear you say my name. I like good wine and fine cuisine. Candle lights, I love the scene. Don't get me wrong, you know what I mean. I love being here with you. A dance by Fred Astaire. Brando's eyes, Yul Brynner's hair. I think to tell you that it's only fair. I love being here with you. Cary Grant, who'll do that day? His utter charm takes me away. Don't get me wrong, how do you say? I love being here with you. Basses, band is swinging. I love Ella singing. Yes, it's something else you know. They know how to play it. They know how to say it. Well, they wind it up and let it go. I love the thrill of a New York show. I would love to kiss Billy D's nose. I want to say before I close, I love being here with you. You know, they know how to play it, they know how to say it. Well, they wind it up and let it go. Love the thrill of a New York show. I would stand on a long line to kiss Billy D's nose. I want to say before I close, I love being here with you.
Ernestine Anderson, I Love Being Here With You, from Japan in 1988, where, like I said, she had an absolutely huge following. By the 90s, she had partnered with longtime friend Quincy Jones and his Quest label, and 2 albums later, she again had Grammy nominations. The first was from the album Now and Then. My next track tonight exhibits a versatility with the poppy One Child.
One heart, 2 hands, so many children crying, in the rain, never seen but hurts the same. There's a cry in the night, but if you're not there to hear it, does it really make a sound at all? If you find that you're someone who makes the connection from a lifetime away, you hear the call, just take one step in some direction. It doesn't matter how small. Take one heart into your hands. Take one voice into the street. Take one heart into your hands. Take one child and hold on tight. You'll never see how many tears will never dry, but you can dry the tears you see. Take one heart into your hands. Dreams like nothing at all. Oh, but nothing's small when you're 3 feet tall. If every hand held just one hand, there'd be a hand inside of mine. If you really want to change the world, change it one child at a time. One life to share. Oh, my little girl is crying. One face to dream on. One to love till the child is gone. I can see in her eyes all my second chances hanging on the edge of her smile. And now I know that I'm someone who makes the connection. Yeah, I hear her call. Just take one step in some direction. It doesn't matter how small. Take one heart into your hands. Take one voice into the street. Take one heart into your hands. Take one child and hold on tight. Never see how many tears you never dry, but you can dry the tears you see. Take one heart into your hands. Seems like nothing at all. Oh, but nothing's small when you're 3 feet tall. If every hand held just one hand, there'd be a hand inside of mine. Take one heart into your hand. Take one heart into your hand. Into the street. One voice. Take one child and hold on tight. Take one child and hold on tight. Yes, if you really want to change the world, change it one child at a time.
Ernestine Anderson with one child. Ernestine died in 2016. She was one of only 75 women chosen for the book I Dream a World, Portraits of Black Women Who Changed America by Pulitzer Prize winning photographer Brian Lanka. Within this book, Ernestine Anderson joins such company as Rosa Parks, Coretta Scott King, Oprah Winfrey, Lena Horne, and Sarah Vaughan. She rejected throughout her career comparisons with other greats of her time and just wanted to be herself, which I think she was. And here to sing us out for tonight's recital, Love Makes the Changes.
One day he loves you, one day he leaves you. Summer's gone, winter's here. Love makes the changes. One day the sun shines, one day the rain falls. Giving time, taking time, loving time, leaving time. One day your heart flies, one day your soul cries. Night is day, day is night. Right is wrong, wrong is right. Singing a blue song, hardly a new song. Tune is sweet, words are sad. Love makes the changes. Waking alone now, all on your own now. Where to go, what to do? Would it help if I knew? Just say it's over. Now it's time to get on with your life. Love will twist, love will turn. As you live, you will learn that it's true. Love makes the changes, my friend, for me and for you. Singing a blues song, hardly a new song. Tune is sweet, words are sad. Love makes the changes. Waking alone now, all on your own now. Where to go, what to do? Would it help if I knew? Just say it's over, and it's time to get on with your life. Love will twist, love will turn. As you live, you will learn that it's true. Love makes the changes, my friend, for me and for you.
That's Ernestine Anderson.
Thanks, Jimmy. Brilliant. Really enjoyed that.